Another great feature for your accounting within the OrbisX system is to get a quick accounting report snapshot that sometimes you're going to want yourself, of course, but also your accountant might ask for. So if you go under Reports and then down towards the bottom, you'll see Accountant's Rundown. If you click on that, it's going to load. It's going to pre-fill in the dates for this month, the start and the end date. Now, in this account, this is a demo account, so we don't have any data for this month. But if I go back to, we entered in some data at the start of the year, so we'll go back to January, for example. You can search the dates, and then it's going to give you a quick rundown of your accounts receivable, and it'll show you what you have to collect dollar-wise, and also the tax that you're going to collect within that. And then it's going to calculate your money in and your money out. Very, very basic, rudimentary accounting. But a snapshot is very helpful at times, especially sometimes accountants just want a quick rundown to make sure that the books match up with the books that they're keeping whenever they export your expenses from your finances and your expenses tab. That's covered in another video. So your money in, it's going to show what was collected during the time period that you've selected, and it's going to show the monies that you've collected for your business, as well as the taxes that you've collected based on your invoices that you have to remit as part of your quarterly or annually reports, however you do them. Then also your money out, so what was paid. So it'll show the amount that was paid plus the taxes that you paid, which you'll be able to get back as part of your business expenses. So this is a quick snapshot, and you can also send this report, so you can email this report to your accountant just by entering in their email. There's also the ability to, when you're creating if you go to admin and then manage users, you can create an accountant login and set their permissions to accountant, and they'll be able to log in and access this report. They'll also be able to log in and access your expenses, which, like I said, is covered in another video, so I'll go over it briefly though. So they'll be able to access this, and they can click this button here to export into an Excel file, which they can then import into their QuickBooks software or similar, whatever they happen to be using. So they can do that there. They can also add new expenses if you want them to manage that for you, or you can do that. And by doing all of this, you will be able to have that show up on your dashboard as well. For your expenses, that will show up here. So you have your invoices, your payments, and then your expenses. So let's just take those off the screen. Now it's just your expenses, which is the yellow one. So then you'll be able to see your expenses, how you're doing by entering those into your expenses. It's a very important metric for your business to know what your profit loss statement is. But then for your accountant, they're able to access your expenses, your payments and invoices, as well as under reports, they can go to accountant's rundown, and they'll be able to get that quick snapshot there.